Hey, what is up everybody, and welcome to this video. Today we're going to talk about pros and cons about living here in Indian Wells, California. Be sure to stay tuned to the very end of this video so that I can give you some tips to avoid most of the cons that we'll be covering today and really make your stay and your life here in the Coachella Valley exactly what you want it to be. On this channel, I talk about everything there is to know about what is going on here in the Coachella Valley and really everything that you need to know about life here. So if you want to stay up to date on all things, make sure that you subscribe to this channel and like this video so that it can be shared in more places. Now let's get into the pros and cons of Indian Wells, California. Now, as I'm sure you know, every city and really every town has both, right? There's always going to be something that you love and something that you wish you could change or that would just go away. So we're going to talk about all of that today. Now, for me, my name's Ryan. I'm a local realtor here in the Coachella Valley, and I was born and raised here, but I did move away to go to college after I graduated high school, and I went out to San Diego, so not too far from here, for about 10 years. And I've been back here for about 6 years now, working in real estate and helping people relocate, invest, buying second homes here, and even finding their first homes here. And let me tell you, I've seen a ton of changes, and I will say for the better since I've been gone. And I really have a whole new appreciation for the place that I grew up. So I kind of get both perspectives in that way. All right, let's get into the pros of Indian Wells. First, of course, we have the weather here in Indian Wells. Some of the best weather you could ever ask for. There are over 300 days of sunshine here per year, and the winters are very mild. The sunny weather is obviously because of the location here in the desert where clear skies are the norm. The consistent sunshine here not only lifts up the moods of those who live here, but it also provides many opportunities for all things outdoors. Me and my family love hiking, swimming, bike riding, and we definitely love taking the golf cart down to our community pool. Now, the winters here in Indian Wells are not really winters at all, but more like short, chillier seasons. My extended family on my mom's side that lives in Canada and vacations here during our so-called winter always calls us desert rats because we get so cold when we actually face weather below 60 degrees in other parts of the country and other parts of the world. The average temperatures in Indian Wells in wintertime are only about low 60s to mid 70s. And it's a big reason why we get so many people who relocate here from other parts of the country to escape their really bad winters in their hometown. Indian Wells also has very low humidity and offers a more comfortable and dry climate, which means, you guessed it, no mosquitoes. Imagine it being hot, humid, and having to deal with mosquitoes and being all sticky. Ugh, no thank you. The desert climate of Indian Wells translates to very low rainfall. It's actually pretty few and far between throughout the year, and most of the rainfall does come in the winter months. The dry weather does contribute to the area's stunning desert landscape, like the landscape behind me, and also minimizes the inconvenience of rainy days. The sunny weather here also provides benefits like obviously vitamin D, which helps improve mood and reduce risk of sad days. Look it up. It's actually scientifically proven. SAD stands for seasonal affective disorder. There's really not a lot of that here in Indian Wells. The constant sunshine definitely encourages residents to spend time outdoors, which prompts more of an active and healthy lifestyle. You will always see someone outside doing some kind of physical activity while you're out and about running errands around town. It's actually really nice because it does make you want to get out and move also. Another pro of living in Indian Wells is the upscale lifestyle. That's right. Upscale lifestyle is offered here. There are a ton of luxury resorts, spas, high-end shoppings, and tons of fine dining options. Residents here actually tend to be a bit spoiled for all the different choices and tend to have a spin on the finer things in life. Indian Wells also has some of the most luxurious and prestigious real estate in the Coachella Valley. From absolutely unreal estates with mountain views to custom-built homes and exclusive gated communities, the city offers a wide range of upscale housing options. Many of the properties do feature high-end amenities like private pools, tennis courts, and perfectly landscaped grounds. This really caters to the residents looking for a luxurious lifestyle that will not cost them a fortune. Indian Wells is often referred to as the casual Beverly Hills by residents, and honestly, rightfully so. You get to enjoy luxury living without the high costs of places like LA. Indian Wells is definitely known for its safety and security also, making it a great place to raise a family or retire. With low crime rates and well-funded law enforcement, residents can feel at ease knowing their community is safe and protected. The low crime rate here allows the small, beautiful city to maintain a reputation for being one of the safest communities in the Coachella Valley. According to crime statistics, the city consistently records low crime rates compared to the national and state average. This is mainly because of the proactive approach from law enforcement and community members. Up next on the pros list, we have community engagement. It's also heavily prioritized here in Indian Wells. The city definitely encourages residents to participate in neighborhood watch programs and community events. Many residential neighborhoods here in Indian Wells are also gated, which adds an extra layer of security for the residents here. The gated communities typically have controlled access points and security patrols, which help monitor who enters and exits the neighborhood. This added security measure definitely contributes to overall safety and peace of mind. Community is also a big reason people love living here in Indian Wells. There's a variety of community events and festivals throughout the year, bringing residents together to celebrate. Events like the Indian Wells Arts Festival, concerts in the park, and holiday parades give opportunities for residents to connect with their neighbors. There is probably one thing on the pros list you've been waiting for me to mention. That's right, golf. If you love the game of golf, Indian Wells is the place for you, and definitely for me. Indian Wells is a dream destination for golf, as it is home to several world-class golf courses, including the Indian Wells Golf Resort, which offers views for days and challenging courses for players of all skill level. Indian Wells has had a legacy of a world-class golf destination since 1960, when Arnold Palmer won the first Bob Hope Desert Classic at the Indian Wells Country Club, and players have been teeing off at the club ever since. The newly renovated restaurant, the View Bar and Grill, is located in a 53,000 square foot clubhouse surrounded by unbeatable views. Indian Wells is also the host of a variety of golf tournaments throughout the year. These events definitely provide opportunities for golfers to connect with one another and put their skills to the test at these amazing but challenging courses. Indian Wells, of course, is also home to the world-renowned tennis gardens right behind me. I'm actually on the grounds right now. You can see the picturesque palm trees that covers 54 acres, which also includes a brand new addition stadium with 8,000 seats. There's also 3 fine dining restaurants inside the gardens, which includes the world famous Nobu Japanese sushi restaurant. The BNP Paribas Open brings over 500,000 people to the desert in a span of 2 weeks in the month of March. It brings a ton of revenue to local businesses here. There have been tennis sensations like Naomi Osaka, Venus and Serena Williams, Rafael Nadal, and Roger Federer, just to name a few. Their presence here brings so much attraction to the community, and it is great for our local economy. All right, now just like with everywhere, there are some downfalls to living here in Indian Wells. One of the drawbacks living here in Indian Wells is the high cost of living. From housing to dining and entertainment, expenses can add up in this upscale community. The cost of real estate is pretty high also, with an average home price of $1.2 million, which is over 3 times the national average of $338,000 and 65% more than the average California home at $733,000. Regardless of that, if you are watching this video and you're working with me, don't worry about the cost of homes too much, because I can assure you that I will help you find and negotiate the best possible price for you and your family, and we'll make sure to find plenty of options for you to choose from when relocating, buying a second home, or an investment property. While Indian Wells offers plenty of daytime activities, the nightlife scene is kind of quiet compared to the neighboring cities. Indian Wells does lack that vibrant nightlife and the options that come with that, and some residents may want that. But you don't have to worry just yet, because if you're someone who enjoys hitting the town for late night fun, you can take a 10-minute Uber ride with some friends down to Palm Springs, and you'll be right in the middle of the best nightlife in the Coachella Valley. Another drawback is that everyone is familiar with, drumroll please, the desert heat. The truth of the matter is that in the middle of the summer, the heat here is a little bit intense, with temperatures exceeding over 100 degrees. It can be a bit challenging to endure for those who are sensitive to higher temperatures. While summers here in Indian Wells can be hot, we also do get the benefit of cool desert breezes in the evenings. And let me tell you, those summer breezes are so nice and really provide some relief from that daytime heat. Many residents who have spent some time here actually embrace the warm summers by enjoying early morning or late evening outdoor activities when temperatures are more moderate. Plus, every home, condo, townhome, or really any dwelling here in the desert is equipped with central AC, so you'll never be without a nice place to cool off in the middle of the day. All right, so there you have it, the pros and cons of living in Indian Wells, California. While the city offers a luxurious lifestyle, beautiful weather, and a strong sense of community, it is essential to consider factors like high cost of living, limited nightlife, and enduring a few months of the desert heat when considering a move here to Indian Wells. Ultimately, whether Indian Wells is the right fit for you depends on your lifestyle preferences and priorities. Thanks for tuning in, and as always, hit that like button and subscribe for weekly videos about living here in the Coachella Valley. Again, my name is Ryan Santos, and I'm your local realtor here in the Coachella Valley. If you are considering relocation or a second home, or looking to invest in real estate, or even buy your first home here out in the Coachella Valley, I would love an opportunity to help in any way that I can. You can always call or text me directly at 760-402-1341, or send me a quick email at realestatewithry@gmail.com. I can't wait to connect with you, and I'll see you soon.